Hi, welcome to Chat and Craft with Lorraine. I'm Lorraine Tierney. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in snowy Warner, New Hampshire. And I'm seeing comments. Hi, Martha. Martha, one of your comments came on before I started, I think. I was wondering if you could see into my craft room while I was running around getting ready. Tonight we're going to make a Z-fold slit card. I love different Z-fold cards, and this one's made out of just one piece of cardstock, one card base. So it's pretty cool. If you're joining, or when you do join, please say hello. Let me know where you are and where you're watching from, and I will say hello back. So we're going to use some paper today from this Sunny Days pack of DSP. This is one of the free packs you can get with a $50 order from Stampin' Up! You can see I've used a lot of these papers, quite a bit. I've used the other side of this one more, the rainbows. Haven't used the strawberries yet. This is one of my favorites. Oh, let me move the camera over. I forget to do that. That's one of my favorites, and I like the cherries, and I love this pool party one. So that's what we're going to use tonight. And like I said, we're going to make a Z fold slit card. Hi, Courtney. So the first thing you need is half a piece of cardstock, and I have a little something on my cardstock. I'm looking for my eraser. There you go. Okay. Hi, Jan. Oh, it's chilly in Florida tonight, Martha. Well, this card will warm you right up. So this piece of paper is 5.5 by 8.5. And we are going to score it at 4 1/4. So nothing unusual about that. There we go. All right. And now we're going to turn it on the short side like this. And I'm going to put it at 2 1/8. Okay, 2 1/8. And I'm going to make a slit, hence the name, a Z-fold slit card. Hi, Cheryl. But I'm only going to make that slit from 2 1/8 over here to 6 3/8. And my white piece of paper that I sometimes put in this tray kept falling off. So I thought, oh, let me just put it on the trimmer. But that doesn't work because the paper covers it up. So let me make it a little bit more narrow and see if I can get it to stick on my trimmer. A piece of white paper under here makes it a little bit easier to see the numbers. So let's see if I can keep that there. Okay, so this is going at 2 1/8. And then we're going to start our cutting of the slit at 2 1/8. So I'm lining this line up on my cutter over here with 2 1/8 on this ruler over here. Okay, and in real life it's pretty easy to see. So I'm going to go from 2 1/8 down to 6 3/8. Okay, so down to 6, 1, 2, 3/8. And that's it. That's all the fancy stuff you have to do. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Joanne. Well, that's not quite all the fancy stuff. Okay, but that's most of it. So now we have our slit. And now we are going to go from the slit. We have to put some score lines in. A score line on the left-hand side goes from the end of that cut line. So So I'm going to put this at 2 1/8 again. That will put me right at the end. And I'm going to score from that line down to the bottom. That's my cat, Fat Boy. He'd like to say hello to everybody. And now we need to score from the top here to that, but I'm going to turn it around again so that I can put it on 2 1/8. It's upside down, so I'm going to go from the score line to the bottom. Okay. I'm just lining it up to the score line down. Excuse me. I don't know why I start with a tickle in my throat. Hi, Roberta. Oh, you're saying hi to the cat? Thank you. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is fold this like you would fold a regular card. Now, I'm going to add a fold on these score lines that we did. Okay, and let that come forward. So I just helped that to fold there, and then I helped it to fold here, and then give it a good burnish. Okay, so this is how our card will open. I have this purposefully at the top. You can do it at the bottom. I don't know if I can make this one go to the bottom. Yep, and fold the right way. I don't think so, but you can reverse it and reverse your slit mark and make it be on the bottom if you want. But this one's going to be on the top. So now we're going to do some decorating of that. So there are a few pieces that you will need. So the first piece is 5 1/4 by 4. And as you can see, we need to cut this to make it fit on here. Actually, I misspoke. It's 5 3/8 by 4. It's a little bit wider than normal, and you'll see why in a second. So 5 3/8 by 4. And we're going to cut it right in half at 2 inches. 4 is the width, so we'll cut it right in half. And one piece will fit right here with an 1/8 of an inch border. And now we're going to cut off the piece that goes right there. And that piece, I believe, I just want to check my measurement. Where's my ruler? I believe it's going to be 2 by 2. Yep. So it's already 2 inches. We'll just cut off a 2-inch piece, and that will go there. And this piece is going to go right here, but it's a little bit too big. We have to account for another border on here, so we're going to take off just a little bit. We're going to trim it to 3 1/4. And I'm trimming it from the top. I'll show you why. I want the sides here. I want these pieces. I want the pattern to match, to line up. But I don't mind so much if the pattern doesn't line up right here in the middle, because there's a break in that paper anyway. So I'm turning it so that the middle part is over here, 3 1/4, and I'm just going to cut off a tiny little piece. And now we'll put those on. So again, the piece, the DSP was 5 3/8 by 4. I cut it in half. That's what I'm putting on right now on the left-hand side. A 2-inch square goes at the top. And then on the bottom one, I trimmed it to be 3 1/4. I love this paper, and then the Poppy Parade that it goes with, Poppy Parade and Pool Party. I don't think I've ever put them together until this paper showed me that this was a great color combination. Okay. And here. So now we have that part decorated. And so we're going to do this other part. And this part I did in 3 pieces. So I have 2 squares that are 2 inches each. And then one piece, and this is 2 inches by 3 1/4. And that's going to go right like that. And we'll put a white piece right there for our message, because when you open it up, it's going to be like that. And so whatever we stamp here, we're going to see both when the card is opened and when the card is closed. So I'm not going to put that one on just yet. Okay. Make sure those go together. All right, so let's put our 2-inch squares. So all 3 of these are the same. 2 inches. I will be writing a blog post that will have all of these dimensions in there, but it won't be coming out till, I don't remember if it's Friday or it's Saturday. I just peeked at my book. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for watching. Okay, I know, who would have thought Petal Pink and Pool Party would be such a good combination? You know what I think about Petal Pink. It's really Petal Melon or Petal Cantaloupe. Okay, so there we go. Now we're going to do a little bit of stamping on this piece that's also 2 by 3 1/4. And we are going to use the stamp from Heartfelt Hexagon. Unfortunately, the punch from this is on back order right now. Won't be back, I think, until April. But the stamp set is still available, and it's a great one. We're going to use I Hope Your Day is Filled with Joy. And I have, I'll show you, I used my punch pack, heart punch pack, the scalloped heart and the plain heart to layer a couple of hearts here. And I already embossed the For You on there. And that's going to go on the front like this. So I'm going to take a little look, and I just want to make sure my sentiment is not going to get covered up by that. So it says, I hope your day is filled with joy. And then there's a little something we'll put down there. So let me pick that up. And we're going to use Poppy Parade ink for that. It's a Poppy Parade kind of card. Okay. So there we go. I hope your day is filled with joy. And then I stamped, oh, that's going to go over there. I'm going to stamp a couple of flowers. I'm using this little bunch from the Two-Tone Flora. And we're going to stamp just a couple of flowers on there, if I can find the right stamp. Hi, Donna. Hi, Nina. It is not over. We're making a Z Fold Slit card because the card base has a slit in it, and then it opens. So you can catch the replay and go back and see exactly how to do that. So now I'm just going to stamp a couple of flowers down here. There we go. All right, and so the hearts in that that heart punch pack layer on each other very nicely. I have a pool party heart with white embossing and for you. The for you is from the Heartfelt Hexagon stamp set also. And then these are the same flowers I just stamped, and I die cut these from Two Tone Flora, and I'm going to put those on right here. Okay, and now we'll put some dimensionals on the back of that. I only want dimensionals on this side. Okay, so that's over here. I can't tell you whether that's the right side or the left side because it switches when you turn it, and I have a hard enough time with rights and lefts. So I'm just going to lay that gently until I put this in and make sure I'm not overlapping. Oh, I forgot to put my earphones on today. Go away on vacation and I get all rusty. Okay, look at that. That works out just fine. Oh, I wanted some pearls. I forgot to get those. Let me get those real quick. My favorite pearls are these iridescent pearl basics. They're very, very shiny, and they come in a couple sizes. I just finished a pack, so now I'm opening a new one. And, whoops, we'll put a couple of these on the front. Maybe one right there. And maybe one, oh, in the center of that flower. And how about one right up there? All right, so I hope your day is filled with joy. Now, you probably don't want to sign your card right here because then you'll see it when it's on display or when it first comes out of the envelope. So I cut a piece of basic white that can go back here, and you can write on that, and that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/8. Okay, and I wanted to put a happy birthday on that. Did I grab that stamp set? I didn't. So we'll use the happy birthday from the Artistically Inked stamp set. This is a good go-to happy birthday. I'm not going to be able to tell if that's straight. Okay. And we'll do it in the Poppy Parade. Oh, I put the stamp. That's funny. Okay, I'm going to have to do it sideways. So I put the stamp on funny. There we go. And normally I would write on this first before I put it here because it's a little bit lumpy, but it's not too bad. So we'll put that on. My my happy birthday is a little crooked. Let's fix that. I know I won't want to send it out. Let's do it this way. If it's crooked. take an extra minute and get it right. See, I really am rusty. I was away last week. I didn't do any card making. I did bring a kit with me, but there wasn't really a good spot in the hotel room to spread out, so I didn't do it. All right. And now we'll put this on the back. I have one other card to show you with this. So there's that. I love that with the petal pink. Who would have thought petal pink and pool party and poppy parade? Here's the first one I did, and I did adjust some of the measurements and things after doing this one, but this also uses that Sunny Days paper, and the clouds are from the Give It a Whirl dies. And on this one I did just one piece in the center, but I don't know if I'd want to write there. I don't know. I like it better with the piece of DSP there and then a smaller sentiment. But you tell me which one you like better. Do you like the bigger piece there? Oh, Courtney, that must mean you got your birthday card already. Thank you, Julie. I'm glad you like it. So do you like it with the smaller white piece of cardstock, or do you like it with the bigger piece over there? I'd love to know what you're thinking. And then this one has that on the back, and this one doesn't have anything on the back. So that's the Z Fold Slant card. I hope you'll give it a try. It's not too hard, doesn't take too long to do, and you end up with a really pretty card. Fits in an envelope just like that, and I think it's a bit of surprise when somebody opens it and that's what they see, and then you can stand it up as well. Julia, you like the bigger piece. Okay, so see, it's good to have options. So if you did, that piece would be 3 1/4 by 4 1/8. Yeah, I tried to make a little scene there, Courtney. You are right. Thank you for noticing. With some flowers. All right, guys, have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your Monday. I'd love it if you join me here tomorrow night on Zoom. We'll be making a crisscross card, and we have a lot of fun. I could do this. I'm slow on the switching. We have a lot of fun, and everybody is welcome. All right, guys. Oh, let's see what people are saying. Nina likes both. Solid piece works for the cloud. Bobby would sign it on the back. Cheryl likes the red one a little bit better. And Shelly says she's going to try it. Great. Diversity is good, Donna. It's good to have options. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. If you have any questions about this card or there's anything I can do to help you make cards at home, please let me know. I'd love to help. Okay. Have a great night. Bye-bye.